What is up, everybody? It is your favorite Fatboy REY REY coming at you with another Fatboy Takes. I hope you guys are all doing great. I know it's been a while. I've been busy gaming, hanging out with my wife, you know, doing other shit other than potting. But hopefully this one will get me back into it. Your boy's just been chilling. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. You know me, I don't like the bullshit. But another thing, I might start potting more because I'm supposed to start a podcast with some of my homies. I'll let you guys know once that goes down. I'll tweet it out or I'll put it on my IG. I think I'm gonna start using my IG more and Twitter more. I know I've been slacking on using that shit, but I haven't really been doing much. Coming to like podcast wise. But let's see. Hopefully your boy is back, but we'll see. So on today's pod, we're just gonna talk real quick about the Rookie of the Year, the MVP, who I think's the winner of the MVP, who I think is the winner of the Rookie of the Year. I don't care about that Coaching of the Year shit because that shit's kind of goofy. The reason I think it's goofy because Joe Mazzulla didn't hit best record in the league, wasn't even considered. I understand why the OKC coach won. Okay, it's not that I'm hating. I think he deserves it. He went from like not making what he made for being an 8 seed to a 1 seed, which is great for him. I'm not hating, but like, there's no way you didn't even have a coach that had 64 wins in that conversation. And it doesn't matter if you have Jason Tatum and all those dudes on that team. He still should have been in the running. He wasn't even close. But whatever. We're not talking about that. Let's get into it. My MVP, to me, this race is probably going to be the tightest race it's been in a while. Because to me, it's a two-man race. It's literally Shai, Gilchrist Alexander, and Joker. And it's like, at this point, I don't know what the criteria is to be the MVP. Because a couple years back, Joker, the first year Joker won it, didn't he win it like as a 4th seed or something? I understand that he literally carried them to the 4th seed, but all of a sudden winning matters. So to me, I feel like I don't care who wins it out of those two dudes, because to be honest, they're the two most deserving dudes to win the award. Like, I don't think Luka deserves to win that award. Luka has had Kyrie, and you're a fucking 5th seed with Kyrie Irving? Like, mind you, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's not that I hate Luka. I just think Luka is one of the most overhyped players in the NBA. So, like, to me, I don't think Luka deserves to win that award. There's the other two candidates are clearly better. They're not like record-wise. Like, this is the first year that winning matters, because that's the argument everybody's using. Like, oh, Shai's the 1st seed, Joker's the 2nd seed, and they are in those positions because those two players. So to me, like, I'm gonna go with Shai just because he got him to the 1 seed. But to be fair, I feel like the Thunder have a bit more talent than the Nuggets. But the thing with the Nuggets is, like, Joker just makes everybody else so good. Like, literally, it's like a 2-man show in Denver with help from MPJ and Aaron Gordon, and then the bench. Like, but in OKC, that team is like a collective. Like, you got Jay Williams is fucking awesome. Fucking Chet Holmgren's been playing fucking great. And then you got Shai. And then you got Giddey. Giddey's a solid-ass player, too. But, to be honest, to me, it don't matter who wins. I'm going to pick Shai, Gilchrist. I think he's going to win it. And also, I think the media is just tired of letting Joker win. Because it'd be his 2nd or 3rd, whatever. I don't know. But I don't think Joker's going to win it this year. I think it's going to be Shai, which I'm not mad about. Congratulations to him. Best record in the West. But either or, whoever wins it, it doesn't matter. To me, it's going to be a great pick no matter what. And I don't even want to waste my time talking about the Rookie of the Year, because we already know who the Rookie of the Year is. Victor Wembanyama, hands down. At first, it was close, him and Chet, but like from the All-Star break on, it was just Victor just turned it up, which was weird because I remember at the beginning of the year, all the reports were like, Wemby's going to sit out a lot of games because the Spurs are going to fucking suck. Man, I knew that shit was bullshit from the beginning. I was like, there's no way that Pop is going to let this kid sit all year. Pop is gonna develop the fuck out of this kid, and then he's gonna try to, like, when he sees he's ready, he's gonna try to get him another piece. Either he's gonna draft another piece, or he's gonna find a way to get another piece. This, like, let's be real, Pop is like one of the best coaches at developing talent. It's been proven. Look at Kawhi, look at Tony Parker, look at Ginobili. These are all dudes that were like supposed to be what, mid role players. That some of them were like all stars, you know. Pop's proven he can fucking develop players. Yeah. So Victor, my rookie of the year winner. I know nothing crazy, but I'm pretty sure everybody knew Victor was gonna win the fucking rookie of the year. Like from the All-Star break on, that man just went on a tear and he just kept hooping. And he's also in the running for defensive player of the year. I don't know if he gets that because the Spurs are so trash, but that man is a monster. What, like, leads the league in blocks. But I have a feeling Rudy Gobert will win it just because all the advanced metrics and shit. It's like, oh, he forces people to take bad shots. And then I think he's like second or third in blocks. And then the Timberwolves have the third best record in the league. Pretty much this is one of those things that Victor's going to get screwed because his team fucking sucks. Yeah, but other than that, that's my rookie of the year winner. And that's my MVP winner. So Victor, rookie of the year. Shai, MVP. And now let's get into the next part. Like, to me, this is like a touchy subject because I feel like I'm like 50-50 on this. Like, the people that have the most to prove in these playoffs. To me, the Celtics are the team that has the most to prove, I feel, because I feel like they kind of like went all in. They got Drew, they got Porzingis, like they traded away Smart. And clearly, this is the best record they've ever had since the Big Three era. 64-win season. If they don't win the championship this year, I don't think they win a championship. I don't know if they... It's hard because the team's fucking loaded. Jason Tatum is a beast. Jaylen Brown is a beast. And I feel like they were just undisciplined the last couple of years with Marcus on the team. Marcus would take a lot of bad threes. And now they have that veteran, that championship experience with Drew. So I feel like hopefully that'll push him over the hill, like, you know, over the top. That Drew will be like, hey, stop being fucking idiots. You're taking a lot of shitty ass shots. Because that's the problem with them. Like, once the C's start losing, they start chucking terrible ass threes. They go away from everything that was working. And Jason Brown and Jaylen Brown just start playing ISO. The ball starts sticking. And mind you, that they were weak against the zone, but now you can't play zone on them because you have Porzingis to destroy the zone. Porzingis can get buckets inside. He can hit the open man. He can hit the threes. So they have a player that can help them break the zones. They shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't struggle against the zone anymore. Jaylen Brown can go left. Officially, he can go left. He's proved all year that he can go left. He can use his left hand. So you can't use that bullshit anymore. So yeah, I feel like the Celtics have the most to prove out of all the teams. And the Lakers, to me, I don't know why people keep talking about fucking LeBron having to prove anything. Any motherfucker that knows me in real life knows I fucking hate LeBron, alright? I hate LeBron. But to say that LeBron still has to prove himself in year 21 is fucking crazy to me. There's no way. Like 21 years and he's been balling. Like, he's still playing at a high-ass level. Like, he's a top 10 player in the league. I can't put him top 5 anymore, but he's like top 10 in the league. What does LeBron have to prove? He's already won 4 times. It's like they all try to compare him to like Kobe. Like, why are we comparing him to Kobe right now? Like what the fuck? Let him get one more, and then you be like, oh, Kobe. Like, he still needs that one chip. But mind you, to be fair, I am going to hate saying this because I know a lot of Kobe lovers, but they got to hear this. LeBron has 4 MVPs. Kobe only has 2 finals MVPs. I hate to say it. LeBron has been the best player on his team for every single championship. I can't say the same thing about Kobe Bryant. Yes, Shaq needed Kobe for the other 2 chips, but Shaq was still the best player. Kobe was probably the best player in the 3rd chip. They won together. But the first 2, Shaq was the best player on that team. As to whereas LeBron has been the best player every championship. The only one that was close was the bubble chip that they won, and AD literally threw that MVP away when he played like shit. I forgot what game he played like shit in the Heat series. He played like shit one game, and LeBron went off, and that was it right there. That's like when that was the closest LeBron ever had to like having competition as the not winning the MVP. But I feel like the Lakers, like LeBron ain't got shit to prove. So if LeBron loses, who fucking cares? Just take the fucking L. All you LeBron fans, enjoy the time you have left with him. Because let's be real, this guy's not gonna be. Who knows? He might fucking start falling off next year. So enjoy this year, because this could be his last good year, or maybe next year. Who knows? I don't know. This motherfucker's a beast. So who knows? He might surprise us and play until he's like 45 and shit. But who knows? And then another team, I feel like the Mavs have a lot to prove. Well, Luka. To me, Luka. All right? Because Luka, to me, I feel is one of the most overhyped players in the NBA, okay? For somebody that hasn't done shit, okay? And it's like, the excuse is always, he doesn't have help. That's fucking bullshit. And the reason I say it's bullshit, because he's had Jalen Brunson. Yes, when he had Jalen Brunson was averaging 18. But he also had Porzingis. He had Jalen Brunson and Porzingis. Porzingis was averaging 20 points when they all played together. So he had Brunson and Porzingis for a season, and he did absolute shit. He didn't do nothing. So it's like, I don't want to hear this whole Luka doesn't have help. Last year, Luka had Kyrie. He missed the playoffs with Kyrie. He had Kyrie all year this year. He's a fucking fifth seed. Like, what? How are you a fifth seed with Kyrie Irving? You and Kyrie Irving should literally be dumpstering fucking teams. But who knows? They've been on a tear since the All-Star break. But we'll see if that develops into wins in the playoffs. Because to me, I feel like Luka is still a shitty defender. So the thing that teams do, they just make Luka switch on him, make the best player play Luka one-on-one. I saw Luka just fucking kill Luka. That's how the Clippers beat them in the bubble. In the bubble, I believe, when they played. Or was it the year after? I don't remember. But that's literally what they did. It was just have Luka switch on to Kawhi, bucket. Same thing next time around. Switch, bucket. Game over. Bye-bye Mavericks. So to me, I think Luka has a lot to prove this playoffs. Because up until now, it's like he has help. He has help. He has Kyrie. Mark Cuban went to go get pieces for him that are better for him. He got him PJ Washington, which is another offensive player for him. Like, we'll see how it goes. He got him Gafford or whatever, the dude from Washington, I believe. That's supposed to anchor the defense. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like Luka has a lot of talent. Hopefully, if Luka loses in the first round to the Clippers, I don't want to hear none of this Luka bullshit, okay? Because I'm pretty sure Shai's going to get out the first round this time. We already know what Jason Tatum's going to do. Jason Tatum will probably go to the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe win a championship this year. These are the players that all get compared to Luka. All the Luka fucking dick riders say that he's better than, but he can't fucking get farther than them in the playoffs when it matters. And I know a lot of you guys are I'm tired of hearing the Luka has no help excuse. If you're gonna fucking use that lame ass excuse, you're fucking lame. Cause that fucking excuse is old and fucking tired. Alright, enough about that fucking bozo Luka. So now let's get into we're gonna talk about the playoffs now. So currently in the West, the first round is the Thunder versus the Pelicans. Be honest, I'm gonna pick the winner of this. I got the Thunder in 5. There's like no Zion, but I think the Pelicans are scrappy, so I think the Pelicans will find a way to at least win one game. But I think it's gonna be a gentleman's. I feel like the Thunder are just more talented, and but CJ McCollum is like super up and down, man. It's like really hard to rely on CJ McCollum. Like there's he fucked me in fantasy, by the way, because he went off one day, and then the next day he was ass. But it didn't fuck me over. In other words, he fucked me over when he went off, right? But because I didn't have him, I was playing against him. So he goes off the next game, and then the next game he's like complete ass. And it's just like, if this dude just played consistent the whole time, this team would be so much better. But he's like always up and down. And then BI is like always fucking hobbled. Like, I don't know what's up with, I don't know, maybe he's too skinny. I don't know. But that dude is like literally plays one game and then he sits out like 4 games. And then we know Zion. Zion, I don't know, man. Zion just can't get healthy. And then when he does get healthy, he starts showing like that he's a fucking great player. And then it's like he gives you that taste. And then it's like, fuck, he got injured again. It's like, what the fuck, man? Come on, brother. You make millions of dollars playing basketball. Just get your ass in shape. If you paid me as much as you, I'd be in top physical shape. Goddamn, please, brother, I'm begging. I want to see one full season out of you. Just hooping, man. You, all us basketball fans deserve it. We deserve a whole fucking season of Zion dunks and highlights. We all deserve it, man. Come on. Please, please get right, brother. But yeah, I'm going to pick the Thunder. No ranting about Zion. But I'm going to pick the Thunder in 5. I think they ain't got no answer for Shai. They ain't got no answer for. I don't think they got an answer for Chet either. Like I know they got Valanciunas or whatever, but I don't think he's gonna do shit to Chet. The Thunder are the way better team. It's just this. I'm not even gonna break down the match, but there's like no point because the Thunder are literally head and shoulders above this team. I hate to say it, and then like without Zion, it just makes it easier. So I'm going to go with the Thunder in 5 and the Clippers Mavs. This, I'm going to be honest with you. This one was like the hardest one for me to play in the West. Because, it's all going to depend on Kawhi's knee. I hate the sound to say like that and be like a downer on the Clippers. But to me, I feel like this series is all going to come down to how healthy Kawhi's knee is. And the reason I say this is because I picked the Clippers to win, but I'm going to assume Kawhi's knee is going to be hold up, okay? Because I feel like if Kawhi, the key matchup here, I don't know why everybody keeps talking about this Westbrook and Kyrie matchup, okay? That is not the key matchup here, okay? The key matchup here is Kawhi versus Luka. If Kawhi was able to guard Luka at a high level, and then because Kawhi will make Luka guard him. I feel like Luka will get gas. Hate to say it, Luka's one of those players that comes into the season fucking in shape and then he gets fatter as the season progresses. I don't know. I guess the fucking food and the road is fucking delicious because that man always ends up fat at the end of the season, which doesn't make no fucking sense to me. But yeah, like to me, that's the key matchup. The key matchup here is the Luka Kawhi matchup. Because we already know, like, I don't know why. And then there's like big analysts saying that James Harden's going to match up with Kyrie. Why the fuck would James Harden match up with Kyrie? Like, there's no need for him to match up with Kyrie. That is literally, I hate, like, when I hear professional analysts and like professional players talking about Kyrie matching up with Harden. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's literally the stupidest fucking shit you can say. Like, there's no way that Ty Lue is that stupid to let Harden guard Kyrie. She's just going to get fucking cooked the whole time. That's what PG's there for. I feel like PG is going to guard Kyrie and he's going to make Kyrie work for everything. It's like Kyrie, people are making it seem like Kyrie's going to have a walk in the park because Harden ain't going to match up with him. Let's be fucking real. It's going to be PG and Russ. Ain't no way Ty Lue lets that bullshit happen. That's the other key matchup, and I feel like the match, like and then the Clippers have the better bench. The Clippers team is stacked. I don't know why people are like right off the Clippers. Yeah, they've been playing bad, but like when the Clippers were hot, they had it going, dude. And I'm not gonna, they beat the shit out of the Celtics, and when the Celtics were playing great, they went into Boston and they fucking slapped the Celtics. Like, fuck the Clippers always because their fans are mad annoying. But let's be real. Like, they've shown that they can hang with the big boys. Like, as to, I don't know, man. Like, to me, it's like, because the Clippers can have a good offense and they have the ability to be like a top 4 defense. It's just, I don't know. And like I said, it all revolves around Kawhi's knee. That's how I feel. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like Kawhi's knee is a big issue because if he can't guard Luka, Luka's gonna cook PG. I hate to say it, Luka's cooking PG. But I feel like the Clippers do have the better role players. So I feel if Kawhi's knee holds up, I think the Clippers win this in six. Even though Luka goes off against the Clippers, I don't think they have enough. And then Harden, say what you will about Harden, I feel like Harden can average 20 points this series easily. Who's going to be guarding him? Kyrie. Kyrie's not a great defender. He's like meh. So I don't know. I feel like Harden can average 20 points this whole series, 20 to 18 points the whole series. You don't have anybody to check him. Like as to where the the Clippers do have people to check Kyrie to make him work hard to slow him down. All right, so I'm gonna go with the Clippers in six and the T-Wolves Suns. There's another series I had a hard time picking as well. The reason is just the Suns' big three. You can't. I don't know. Like, what if they figure it out? Like, I don't know. This is just like it's annoying because we didn't get to see the Suns enough. Like the big three play enough. You know, like we can say what we're gonna say, but those Booker, KD, and Beal, they're all super talented players, but it's like, are they gonna be able to put it together? Like they've shown little spurts, but I don't know if they can put it together. Like, yeah, they've shown spurts, so like I just don't know. I don't know if I can trust them. I know KD's proven in the playoffs, so is Booker, but like to me, Beal literally is always playing injured in the playoffs. So like I don't know. And Ant this year had a coming out party. He showed everybody that he's that fucking dude. Ant is literally one of the reasons the T-Wolves are the third seed right now. He played great all year. It looked like the T-Wolves were kind of figuring out the Gobert Cat situation, how to play together. Like they were the top rated defense in the league for a bit. And then Cat went down, 20, 25 games. Now he's back. I don't know how he's going to look. He might be a little gassed, but we don't know. But I ended up picking the T-Wolves in six just for the fact if Cat can average 20. Because the T-Wolves will be the better defensive team. That's going to be a given. I don't like KD's not is older now. He's not as fast as he used to. He's not a good defender anymore. And even when he was in his prime, he wasn't like a great defender. He was just an okay defender. Book is an okay defender. Beal, not a good defender. We all know that. Beal's not great on defense. And that's Gobert. Say what you will about the soft Frenchman. That guy is a good defender. I don't care what people say. They can be like, oh, he doesn't finish games. But when he's in the game, he impacts a lot of shit. He's good at rotating. He averages a lot of blocks. He does what he needs to do to win. I hate to say it, even though Ant was like, ain't nobody afraid of Rudy. Bullshit. They afraid now. Yeah, so I went with the Suns and the T-Wolves in six. And then I also feel, so T-Wolves in six, that's enough about that. This to me is Nuggets. I got the Nuggets in six over the Lakers, but I can see this series going seven, but I can also see this series going 5 games. It's just like, gonna try to be like as real as possible. Cause to me, like, I feel like the Lakers can win 2 games, but like, I don't know if they'll be able to do it. Like, cause to me, D'Lo has to play great the whole series, right? And now Reeves is going to be on the scouting report, not like last year that nobody knew who he was. So now everything's going to be different. They're going to game plan to stop Reeves and stop Reeves. This whole thing is just D'Lo. D'Lo has to be huge this series. LeBron's going to do his thing. You know, we already know LeBron's going to do his thing. We already know Joker's going to average like a triple-double. The Lakers don't have anybody that can stop Joker. The Lakers are going to have to play big, though. AD is going to have to play center, and Rui's going to have to play the whole time. I do not want to see Darvin Ham play small. if Darvin Ham plays small against the fucking Nuggets and Joker, the series will end in 5 games. Ham needs to stop sabotaging himself. Clearly, sabotaging himself and his team. Because if he plays small against the Nuggets, they're gonna get fucking murdered. You're gonna have Joker averaging 16 fucking boards and like 28 points and 10 assists the whole series if they play small. Like if I'm a Laker fan and I see that shit, I'm turning off the TV. Like, cause we already know how that went last year. They try to play small. Joker made them pay. Like, the Nuggets have the best player on the floor, but I feel AD can somewhat match what Joker does, like points wise, rebounds wise. This series is not gonna be on LeBron. If this, like, yes, LeBron has to play up to his level, but I think LeBron will. The person that has to play solid the whole series is Anthony Davis, and then the next player is D'Angelo Russell. Those are the 2 players that are the most important players in this series. We know Jamal Murray's going to get buckets. Like, that's why I'm not even bringing up Jamal, because Jamal Murray's going to get fucking buckets. And MPJ has been playing real good as of late, too, for Denver. So, and then you have Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon will try to make it tough on LeBron. I don't know if he'll be able to, but I feel like the 2 key players in this matchup for the Lakers are Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis has to try to match as much as he can against Joker. Yeah, so Anthony Davis has to pretty much, he doesn't have to like match with Joker. What I mean by he has to like at least average 25 points, his 10 boards. You know, he has to play elite defense because he has to try to slow down the Joker. Like, I know it's easier said than done. He tried last year, he failed. But who knows? This is another shot. And, you know, I know the Lakers were pretty upset when when the Nuggets fans were saying they're their dad. Mike Malone said that they're the Lakers' dad. And her AD took offense to it. Him and Braun, you know, they had some conversations. We're going to find out tomorrow. Well, tonight, what the fucking, if they're fucking real or they're fucking soft. We're going to find out tonight. But yeah, I picked the Nuggets in 6. I feel like if Russell's streaky, the Lakers will lose in 5. Russell has to play great to go to 6. To win the series, he has to go nuclear at least 3 games for the Lakers to win the series. Which I don't know if he can, but, you know. Also, I know Russell has a lot to prove. He did put that out there that he wants to be like Derek White. Well, this is his chance to be Derek White. He put it out there. This is a shot to show if he's gonna be Derek White for the Lakers. Because this is the series they need him to be Derek White. All right, now let's get into the East. The East first round, Celtics versus Heat. I ain't gonna lie, I might be a bit biased, but I think the C's got this one in 5. For one, no Jimmy Butler. Even if they had Jimmy, I think maybe it goes 6. But I was still gonna pick the C's in 5. The Heat can't expose that whack-ass zone anymore because they got Porzingis that will just murder the zone. The Celtics are clearly the better team. This team is way better than last year's team. Clearly, they won more games. They're just best net rating in the league, top 3 defense in the league. But, you know, you never know with the Heat, though, because the thing with the Heat, their fucking role players for some fucking reason become fucking all-stars in the playoffs, which is fucking insane. So they'll go on heaters, and then when they get to the finals, they come back to earth and they're fucking dog shit again. But I picked the season in 5. I think Jason Tatum will have a big series. I think Jaylen Brown will have a big series. I think Porzingis will have a big series. To me, the Heat are just like, they're undermanned. I don't know if they can win more than 1 game without Jimmy Butler. But then, to be fair, I know the fucking C's sometimes just shit the bed. But I think I'm going to go with Boston in 5. I think Boston will take care of business. I'm not saying that I'm not like, this Celtics team is better than last year's, and I feel having Drew is a big help because Drew is going to be like, "Hey, we're playing like idiots." They needed that vet that that has championship experience and it still plays at a high level to check these young bucks. And I think Drew will do it. So I'm gonna go Celtics in 5, and then Cavs Magic. I'm gonna go with the Cavs in 6. Let me get this off out of the way real quick. Pablo Banchero is that dude. If you don't know that guy's name, you're not a hoops fan. Pablo's great. I know that we don't watch the Magic play a lot, but if you know ball, you know Pablo is a fucking shooter. He's a good player, good young player, second year player. He took the shit Orlando team to the playoffs this year. Also, the Wagner brothers are good players. I'm just putting you guys up on game. If you like hoops, you need to check out the Wagner brothers, and you definitely need to check out Banchero and Paul Pierce. I love you, but you gotta chill with that Pablo disrespect. You need to know that boy's name since day one. That kid, rookie of the year last year, kid's a fucking hooper. But yeah, the only reason I picked the Cavs because I feel the Cavs they have more experience. Their young players are more experienced. So where the Magic players, they don't have no experience. They've never made it to the playoffs. Like they're all young kids too. The Cavs are young. They made it to the playoffs last year. Lost in the first round, which was all surprise. I picked them to beat the Knicks, and they fucking choked. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Cavs in this series just because they have the more experience, and I feel that's gonna help them in this series. And I don't know. And then to me, I feel like Donovan Mitchell. If Donovan Mitchell to me, I hate watching Donovan Mitchell play. Like to me, I feel like when he's on the court, he's just a ball stopper. He's like that team plays better without him because they move the ball, they play better team basketball. When he's on the floor, he's just a ball stopper, and that's the shit the Cavs don't need. They don't need to have him stopping the ball and taking shit shots. They need to move the ball. But that's just me. I know a lot of people love Donovan Mitchell. I'm not a big fan of Donovan. I think he's just like very selfish. He's just like, and the assists he does get are like those assists that are like, oh man, I'm double teamed. I have to pass. Everybody knows that he's gonna shoot. Let's be real. For Bucks, Pacers, oh man, I picked the Pacers. I don't know if the Bucks can win without Giannis. I think Giannis is gonna be out 2 or 3 games. If the Pacers can win the first game or the second game and then win the 2 at home, the series is over. And Tyrese Halliburton's healthy. I know Tyrese Halliburton was going off against those dudes all year, and I know the Bucks were upset about it. But I'm gonna pick the Pacers in 6 just for the simple fact that no Giannis. Say what you will, I don't think Dame can carry them to a first round win. I just don't think he can do it. And Middleton has been up and down all year. I don't know, like if he's fully healthy or not. If Middleton was healthy, and this was like the Chris Middleton of like 4 years ago, I picked the Bucks easy because Middleton was a good two-way player, fucking shooter. Like I would know he fucking would always shoot lights out against the C's. I would hate watching Middleton play against the C's. He would cook their shit, man. But I don't know. I don't know. I know he's had like knee surgery after knee surgery, so I don't know how that knee's gonna hold up. But if he can play like his former self, average 20 points, play defense at a high level, I would have said Bucks easy in 6. But I just don't know. Like his health, I hate using that health excuse, man. But when it comes to like the Clippers and this team, it's the health of their best players. Like I hate to say it, it's just like how good is their knee? Like is their knee gonna hold up? It is what it is, you know. And everybody's gonna hate me for the next series, Knicks Sixers. I I fucking hate the Knicks and their fucking delusional fans. I'm just gonna throw that out there. At least Laker fans have something to be delusional about. Knicks fans don't ain't got shit to be delusional about. That franchise been dog shit for years. Hey, but big ups to Jalen Brunson. I fuck with Jalen Brunson. But I did go with the Sixers in 6. The reason I picked the Sixers is because I don't know if Brunson's gonna be enough. Like I feel like the Sixers have the better team. Like Maxey, as an up and coming star. I'm not gonna say superstar, but he's a star. That kid's great. He's solid. He's legit. He can give you 25 and 10 on any given night. And he doesn't have James Harden in his way anymore, taking away shots from him. And then the Sixers, and then Kyle Lowry, man. Say what you will about Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry still plays hard. He plays tough defense. He's good for like 2 or 3 threes a game. And then let's get to the biggest mismatch here is fucking Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is the best player on the floor no matter what, even though he's rusty. I think he's going to still go for his average 25 and 10. And then let's be real, fucking Embiid is a fucking free throw merchant. Embiid's going to live at the line in this series. Don't be surprised if Embiid shoots like 8 free throws a game. I'm just putting it out there. It's fucking coming. Embiid is going to average like 8 free throws a game. Easy peasy. I'm just going to put that out there. The Knicks absolutely have no one that can stop Embiid. But the thing with the Knicks, so they're scrappy. They play hard defense. It looks like OG is fully healthy. I think I'm still going to take the Sixers. So I just think Joel Embiid is going to big brother these dudes the whole series. He is the best player on the floor. I hate to say it. Former MVP. He has to show why he won the MVP last year. He has to prove it here. Because this is a big series for them. I think if the Sixers win, they do have a chance to go to the ECF. Because just take a look. Who would they play in the next round? They would play the Bucks. If the Bucks have no Giannis, Sixers win that series easily. I hate to say it. If the Bucks, or even if the Pacers win, the team that wins that series, I don't think they can beat the Sixers. If the Bucks win with Giannis, I would take the Bucks, but it's all going to depend on Giannis if they have Giannis back for that second series. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I hope all you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys all enjoy the games. Take care. Peace.